Howdy, happy day. There's a society called the Flat Earth Society, and the Flat Earth Society is very worried that social distancing will push people over the edge. Okay, I got more stuff. Here we come. What we got in the United States of America, close to 40 million people have lost their jobs because of this pandemic. 40 million. I don't know how you can sustain that. I mean that is so startling, shocking, crazy. 40 million? And then you roll into Canada, and I don't know that anybody's working there anymore. I mean, this thing is just totally out of control. What are we going to do? We got to fix it. And then the Prime Minister in Canada says this. He says, hey, y'all, if you need a loan, all you businesses, all you big business guys, if you need a loan, here's the criteria. You have to show that you're thinking about climate change. Really, you can't make this stuff up. You got to show that you're thinking about climate change. That's the criteria to get a loan. He's talking big businesses, 10 million, 5 million, huge numbers. You got to be thinking about climate change. Well, I think about climate change all the time. I hope it's true. I mean, I'm from Alberta, originally in South Dakota before that, my family, and it's like 40 below, and I want climate change. Yay, climate change. And I'm thinking about it. Do you think I'll get a check? Not so likely. And then there's my mother. Hi, Mom. Once a mother, always a mother. Hey, a couple of shows ago, I had a picture of me flying to Vancouver, Canada in an airplane. I had a mask on and all the things. She wrote me an email. Brian, what are you doing using an airplane again so soon? 3 question marks. You are supposed to stay home. Stay home. Mom, I'll stay home from now on. I get it. Sorry about that. Next, here today we have in British Columbia, Canada. I got 2 stories about the government of Canada. They're comrades, right? They're commies through and through. The executive director of the Social Planning and Research Council of BC is giving 3,500 smartphones to dumb people, right? 3,500 phones, that's not nice, that's not fair. I had to throw that in because I thought it was funny. I'm past that now. 3,500 phones going to homeless folk. Right? Homeless folks complete with a preloaded $10 data card for internet access. Now $10 won't last very long, right? So then what? We have 3,500 homeless people where? At McDonald's? At Starbucks? I don't know. Is it the government's business to do this? They're saying it's because of the pandemic and homeless people need to contact the people that used to be in the home that they used to live in. But they don't now. I mean, where have you been, government? If it's a good idea, why are you doing it now? Do you think they're just lonesome now because of the pandemic? Maybe they were lonesome last week. Maybe they were lonesome last year. Like, it doesn't seem to fit here. There's a whole bunch of pieces that don't seem to be in a good place. Now, the BC government, the British Columbia's people, the commies, okay, they own a public vehicle insurer known as ICBC. They're the only ones in the province. You want to insure your car, you have to go through them. It's state-owned. And now they are in big trouble, so they say. They claim that costs, though, are down by $200 million, close to $200 million, because there are fewer accidents, because there's fewer people on the roads. So they should be in better shape. $200 million over the course of the last several weeks, that's a lot of dough. They should be happy. But they say, oh, no, the stock market has collapsed and we've lost $1 billion because of our investments. What? They lose money all of the time. These are people that couldn't run a foot race if there was only one contestant, and they've lost $1 billion. It doesn't say how many billions they have in it. I took this out of a newspaper just yesterday, and I thought, can this even be true? And I went online, and it appears to be true. They have billions of dollars. They must have if they lost only one, and they're in the savings business. They're not supposed to be. Where does all this money come from? To a car insurer that always says they lose money, and they treat everybody badly, and they charge too much, and blah, 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 blah. In Canada, I'm still there, a province has jurisdiction over property. We've confirmed that. Canadian Constitution 92 in brackets 13, guns are property in Canada and need to be protected by provincial legislation. I think of Kenny in Alberta as an example. You have 4 million citizens. They have about 2 million guns, which basically is property. Not basically, it is property. So he should be standing up and saying, my citizens have 2 million pieces of property that you as feds are threatening. You're going to take it away. You're going to hurt them, and y'all can't do that. Specific rights are provincial. They need to man up and cowboy up and make this happen. Every province needs to do it. Guns are similar to cars, really. I own a car. I do a bad thing, a dangerous thing. I commit a crime, and I can be charged federally, the same as a gun. I mean, but in the meantime, it's property. It's just property. And governments need to look after the citizens' property. I mean, how dare guys like Kenny and this guy in Saskatchewan and every other province, how dare they act like this? Because they don't do anything. All they do is talk. It's not good. You know, they're solid citizens, supposedly. They're about as solid as that soup sandwich. I mean, these premiers, get with the program and look after your people. Common sense. Last thing of the day. Keep up. This is about socialism, right versus left, right versus wrong, capitalism, etc. Common sense tells us that if you tax people more, they produce less. That happens. It's a fact. Pretty simple formula. Treat me good, and I will do good. Treat me bad, and I will do bad. And in turn, I will treat you bad. Such a simple sentence or two here, and the government should learn to read it. And then you should make them all watch John Wayne movies and then come back and treat their citizens with some respect, because they don't do that in most cases. You get the odd good one, but I haven't met many. Just sharing. Y'all come back here tomorrow. We'll have more for you from the right. See ya.